Which currency you have in mind? Can I just let's have a coordination here.
Benny, I was looking at the USDJPY, but I haven't really gone to any conclusions on it. But that those were the charts I was looking to before I joined.
Okay, never mind. So, do you want to start first? If you want to start, I make it a co-host.
Naman, Ben.
Okay. By the way, this session is a trial session because in future I'm thinking of going do some live session when London market during London market session so that everybody can actually participate. And reason why I invited two of you because you are active and you are respond, and then that's why because the rest I believe they are all having a job and not able to respond. Okay, when you come to these live trading sessions, you must have some an idea and share your idea. I don't want to be the one way one way traffic. Yeah? So I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So who want to start first?
I can start, Benny, but just a caveat, please don't judge me.
No, 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 no. We don't judge. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You mean
All right.
your co-host? You can share your screen now.
Okay. Hang on. Let me see. I'm using Trading View.
Doesn't matter.
Benny.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know how to share your screen?
yeah. Yeah. I do.
Uh,
Hang on. Let me just shift back to USDJPY.
Maybe you want to make your chart maximize your chart.
All right. So anyway, my thoughts are I was looking at I just follow your your basic lessons, Benny. Look at the
Yeah.
trading team, look at the news, and then determine the bias, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my trading theme was the weakening of your DXY, the one that you
Weakening is it?
weakening, right? So
Or,
the US dollar versus the currencies,
okay.
right? Uh, uh, I started thinking about this when you first did it, and then you posted something that it's bound to rebound at some point, right? But that was the theme that I looked into, and I was looking at the chart. So I saw that the US dollar actually from a strong position on a daily time frame, uh, uh, the past couple of days was going down, right? So next is I looked at the news. As you were saying, there was a uncertainty in the market. I read that there's a lot of the uh, news was on be careful because there's a market correction coming, etc., etc. Like Bank of America saying, and the market's bound to go down. So in my view, from risk on and risk off, that seems to me to be a risk off scenario, going to a risk off scenario, right? So what that tells me is that it confirmed that the yen is probably going to be to continue going stronger. Okay, so again, so I was still looking at the daily charts. Then as I looked at uh, the hourly charts, and I saw that it was already continuing. So it was already continuing to go down, right? But I saw that there was an ERC here, ERC in the for our time frame, even in the 1 hour time frame. So uh, basically, Benny, this is where I'm trying to reason out my my position, because from starting from I'm bearish, or I'm um, from a risk off scenario where it's USD is going down and JPY is going up. I realize from your supply and demand, or you're from the ERC, that there are market players that are moving this price down. And then I don't know if I see this area as a period of correction, right? So if the dollar, if the USD JPY comes to this point, then I'm looking to then I think it will rebound first before it goes down again. So I'm looking to buy at this point. Again, that's my those are my thoughts. I haven't really thought through that through this.
So you're looking to long on the dollar yen.
I'm looking to long on the dollar yen once it reaches
The reason is because of a risk off.
risk off, but there's a big because of the it's because of a temporary because of a temporary correction, but it's going to continue to be risk off, right? But I think it will correct at this point.
All right. So first of all, if you have you checked what is the confirmation charts, the whether it is confirmed risk off or risk on? At the moment, is it risk on? Because you say risk on or risk off right now, but have you checked whether it is risk off right now? I don't think right now it's risk off. If you take a look at the S&P and Nasdaq and all the equity, all the indexes, they are all making new high. Can you see that? Have you checked the S&P and
Not
Nasdaq?
yet, not yet.
Those are the indicator chart. The chart we look at to ascertain or rather to confirm whether it is risk on and risk off. If we see that equity is continue making new high, it is unlikely the market move to risk off. Moreover, we can further confirm with the VIX, right, which is all-time low, which you can check later. All right. Okay, so I do not think this dollar yen move down last 2 days was due to risk off, right? And if you pull up your US 10-year yield, you actually make a high of almost 1.8 last week, and it start pulling back lower to 1.6, with 1.6 slightly above, right? So this dollar yen and is actually following the US 10-year yield. Okay, it changed to the it changed to what a daily. Okay, can you see it pulling back now? If you superimpose the dollar yen onto the 10-year yield, you see what happened? Okay, so now imagine this is your look at this picture, right? Okay, remember this picture on dollar 10-year yields. Now you switch to dollar yen and see, and you see whether there's any similarity now. So this dollar yen pullback, right, is not because of the risk on and risk off. It's basically dollar yen is following the 10-year yield. All right, can you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we must understand what is a driver, right? So right from the start, when you talk about you want to trade dollar yen, it's because of the yield risk on risk off. Then that is a wrong driver already. Then you will end up very confused. All right. Then the driver is actually the US 10-year yield, not the risk on risk off.
Okay.
Okay. So now, of course, you have to think, in order to anticipate the future movement of dollar yen, you need to have a bias and opinion. What do you think the US 10-year yield is likely to do? All right. Because then we can predict where the dollar yen is moving. All right. So how you anticipate or guess or speculate whether yield is going up, is going down, right? Of course, there are many other factors that involve, right? The US 10-year yield move higher is basically due to the fact that the market expect inflation is rising, right? And therefore, Federal Reserve is likely to come in to hike the interest rate very soon. So we see the yield start rising, okay? So it looks like this is the main theme right now when we come to trade the dollar yen, right? It's not so much a risk on and risk off. So and of course, if we backtrack a little bit, we can also know that the reason why the yield have moved up so high is basically due to the easy money policy, right? Introduced by all the central bank and all the trillions and trillions of dollar debts flood the market. Okay, so this obviously going to cause inflations, and that's the reason why market is already so fearful of inflation and it start going higher. Okay, so based on this background, right? My bias is the 10-year yield is going to continue higher, right? What at the moment we see a pullback, for whatever reason, 10-year yield pullback, that give us the good opportunity to go long on the dollar yen, right? So for me, my bias is long dollar yen, right? But my reason for long dollar yen is not because of the risk on risk off, but mainly because of the 10-year yield is expected to go higher again from here. Okay, so now the next thing what I'm going to do is I should I have developed my own bias on the dollar yen, the reason why I want to go long on dollar yen. The next thing what I need to do is I go to the chart right now and identify where I think dollar yen is likely to reverse. Okay, continue.
Okay. Uh,
So now
So-
when you come to the technical analysis, right? We can also start from the top-down analysis. Depends on whether what kind of trader are you? Are you an intraday? Are you a swing trader? Now, if you are intraday, obviously you are looking at the lower time frame, right, for entry, for big picture. But if you are a swing trader, you'll be looking at the weekly, monthly, daily, 4-hourly, etc. Right? But if you are more like a short-term trader, maybe you are looking at the daily, 4-hourly, and 1 hour. All right. So it depends on what kind of trader you are right now. Okay.
yeah. So basically, I was thinking along the lines of a swing trader, generally, not intraday.
Okay. So if you are swing trader now, when it comes to your technical chart, once you have a bias in a currency, when it comes to the currency technical chart right now, you need to make sure that the technical also in line with the fundamental. Your fundamental is go long on dollar, sell the yen. So your technical must be in line with that. You understand?
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, on the kasih, don't worry.
Okay.
Kasih. Okay, continue.
Well, basically, Benny, that's all I had. So from a one day chart, I saw that there was a high here,
Okay.
and that it's it hit then it hit the where the price is now.
Okay.
Right.
So you can see, whenever the market in a daily chart is a higher time frame, or can I assume that?
Yeah, it's a higher
Okay.
time frame.
So what is the daily doing right now? Is it uptrend or downtrend?
Downtrend.
Huh?
Daily.
Huh? How can we downtrend? How you define an uptrend? Uptrend is market making a higher low, higher high, higher low, isn't it? No, you don't zoom in until so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Uptrend.
What is a trend? The trend is
Uptrend,
clearly up, right?
Uptrend, yeah.
That is our definition of uptrend. When we see the market continue to put in a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay. So are we in the uptrend?
Uptrend, yeah.
Yeah, we are. Daily is uptrend, right? And you are looking for long, which is perfect, right? So now, what you need to do now is identify your demand, your daily demand. Is daily your higher time frame demand? Then higher time frame. Then identify your higher time frame demand. Where is your demand? Okay, never mind. I think the demand is nearer to the current price. The one that all those green candle and the base those are your demand there.
Yeah.
All right. So now you should be waiting for price to come to that level and start looking for long. So if you can you draw a box there or line there?
Here?
Yeah. Okay. So okay, now. So that is the area you are looking. This is just an estimate. So that is the area you are looking to go long.
Right. Yeah.
And now once you have identified your the higher time frame level that you want to do business, which is a higher time frame demand, and higher time frame the daily time frame is also in the uptrend. So now you can see technically and fundamentally you are now aligned.
Right.
And you are looking to go long and the higher time frame demand, which is also in the uptrend. Right? So everything perfect, right? So now what you need to do is go down to your next lower time frame. Your drone have run away.
Sorry.
So now 4-hourly you have another demand. Can you see? 4-hourly you have another demand. Can you see that? Just above your daily demand. That's the one. Right. So you can draw another zone.
Is that right, Benny? This one?
Slightly above.
This one?
Yeah, it's okay. You just draw. Later I'll go through because it's difficult for me to pinpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, you just draw what you see.
Okay.
Okay. So what is next?
Lower.
Okay.
So 1 hour.
So now 1 hour is your entry time frame, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now 1 hour time frame is downtrend or uptrend?
Downtrend.
Correct. Because it's making a lower high, lower low, right?
Right.
So now it is perfectly all right because now you are looking to buy on the daily, which is your higher time frame demand, and daily demand is uptrend. So naturally, for price to come down lower to your daily demand, your lower time frame has to be a downtrend. That's perfectly all right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now if you now we understand now what you so now can you continue?
Okay. So actually, you know, I was going to aim uh, uh, to buy
Hmm.
when the price comes to this level. That,
Yeah.
I mean, that was my conclusion. Earlier, but yeah. So at this level, when it comes down to this level, my plan was to long UJ.
Yeah. But right now you can see the price is actually stuck at the 4 hourly demand. You see,
Right.
your daily demand is kind of big, very wide. Can you see now? It's
Right.
very wide. All
Right.
right. So you need to face with the immediate demand, which is your 4 hourly demand, right? And as a trader, we do not want to know. I look at my chart right now, but I cannot. I have my opportunity only maybe much later. I don't want. I want able to put in the trade when I look at my chart, right? So if I look at the chart, your chart right now, it looks like the 4 hourly demand is holding the price right now, right? Now you can continue, and then you also need to understand if the price already coming near to your this point of interest, which is your demand. Now, what do you expect the price to behave to show up? Then you will pull the trigger. You must already know in advance, right? You must able to visualize already, right? Now I expect price to come here to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that. Now if the price do this, I will do that. If the price do this, I will do that, right? That kind of imagination must already form in your mind. But because the amount now the price already near to your zone,
Right.
you can't wait until the price already enter your zone already, then you start to think, what should I do now? What should I? That is too late already. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you must create a visualizations. What do you expect to see? And then you want to pull trigger. So when the market actually happening and you see what you have planning visualize happen in front of your eyes, you must pull the trigger already. Okay. So can you just walk through what is your visualization that then you pull the trigger?
Um, I visualize when I see that candle pattern of when it starts to change the from to an uptrend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have very specific patterns that you want to see?
Uh, yes. The equal high, equal low, red and
You
green
want to
candle.
draw? Do you have a sketching here,
No,
drawing tool?
sorry, no.
Huh? Is
uh,
that is the pencil there? Can you see?
oh, hang on,
Is there a pencil there?
hang on. I'm
Pencil
looking for
icon.
that one. Annotate,
Ah. You just draw.
draw.
Can you see?
I can see a draw. Hang on.
I can't see any drawing.
Here. Ah, there.
Okay, draw.
Yeah. So, for example, if I see no, I don't know how to change the color. So one red, one green, for example,
Right.
and then it starts moving. The candle starts moving up,
I see. Okay. So
something like
how
that.
you
Yeah.
could enter when you see one red, one green? You
And
are talking
then
about candlestick reversal pattern, right?
yeah, candlestick reversal pattern.
So how you plan to see how you plan to execute your trade when you see this one red, one green?
So when that happens, then I will wait for the next one to get confirmation from the succeeding candles.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's one way of what. Of course, that's one way of entering. No right, no wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So that was what I was visualizing. That when it gets to this level, to this area,
Okay.
I will look. Then I will watch out for the candle pattern of
Okay.
confirmation that there's a change in the trend.
Okay. Good. Right. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.